What's going on? Justin here. The Winds of Change is the channel name. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to do a little bit of retail arbitrage. If you don't know what that is, we go into stores, retail stores. In this case, Ollie's, it's a discount store. We buy things and we resell them online, specifically Amazon FBA. If that's something you're interested in doing and you want to see how it's done, at least from a sourcing perspective, this is the video for you. We're going to go in here and see what we can get. So let's go check it out. All right, we got a cart. We're gonna get one of the big ones. And we're gonna look at a few different things. There are some specific things that I want to get that I hope that they have here. Shampoos and stuff like that in the health and beauty. And then we're also probably gonna take a look at candy and stuff like that. It's the beginning of March and meltables end in like April 14th or 15th, so we're really running out of time on that. They can probably still be sold FBM safely for a little bit longer than that, but we're gonna see if we got any candies and stuff like that. So let's get looking here and see what we can find. A lot of times, well, at least every Ollie's I've ever been into, they have this like little island here of like health and beauty, and I always check that because a lot of times that's where they'll put their new stuff at. Or at least that's what I thought, but it seems like recently that's not what's been the case. So I didn't see anything here, just the same stuff that's been there for a long time. We'll check in the actual health and beauty aisle and see if we can find anything there. Doesn't look like they have a whole lot new since the past couple times I've been here. There are some things though that I am going to pick up. For example, this hair color. There's all kinds of different kinds of this, right? And you go up here like the 48 BV or like the 81. Not all of them make profit, but this one does. It comes in a box of 6. And I'm going to sell them in a 3-pack. Now, if you look up the barcode, it's not going to come up in a 3-pack. So you have to physically search it. And as you can see, it's selling for like 30-ish. And I'm going to ship it for about $9, maybe a little bit less, like $8.80. Sometimes, depending on where it's going, for like $7. And I'm spending $9 per 3-pack with a pretty decent seller ranking. So I'm going to ship these from FBM. You can't do these FBA. I can't anyway, because they are flammable, right? But there's like nothing on them that actually says flammable anywhere that I've seen, but they consider them flammable. So unless you can store flammable stuff at Amazon, you have to sell them from your house or your warehouse or whatever you're doing your work from. But you also want to make sure that the boxes are in good condition. These ones are probably okay because of the way they cut the box open, but sometimes when they cut the box like this going down, the knife that they use to open it, it'll be like this. Look, see, it'll have that line right there where they just cut it all the way open. So you definitely don't want to sell that like that. So you want to make sure that the ones that you do get, if you get stuff like this, are in good shape. See, like this, can't do that because they cut the box right open. See that? It's ridiculous, right? So you got to make sure you get good ones. But as you can see here, there's quite a few to pick up that I'm going to pick up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get several of these. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot back there too. So, and there's more down here of this particular color. As long as they didn't, yeah, see, they cut through there too. So we'll just have to sort through here and get the ones that are good. I've actually got 10% off too, so it's only going to be about $8.10 per 3-pack. So I'm going to pick those up. And the cool thing about stuff that you're going to sell FBM is you can actually go ahead and get it listed right there in the store. So like those are already listed. So who knows, I could sell some before I even leave. You never know. And just another reminder, when you're at outlet stores like this, make sure you're paying attention to what you're buying. Stuff like this, Remington, this is going to be refurbished, right? And it says distributed by Vivitech Solutions. And up here in the small print, it says refurbished in the US. So don't get that, scan it, and think you're gonna sell that as new. Same with this here, distributed by Vivatech. I mean, it's just not the kind of boxes that they sell them in. But if you didn't know that and you scanned it, you could potentially think you're gonna be making some profit and end up getting in trouble for selling something that's refurbished as new. So be careful about that. Here's another item that I had to actually look up because the barcode didn't pick it up. But Old Spice Swagger selling in a 3-pack for almost 18. You're going to be spending about 7 on it, $6.75-ish. I've got a discount coupon for 10, so it'd be 6. So I'd be making about $4. But Amazon is on that listing as well. So sometimes I will go against Amazon, and sometimes I will not. I think this is one of the times that I will not. But if we go down here, it looks like I'm seeing something really, really good that, oh yeah, this is good right here. I picked these up the other day. Right here, Old Spice Royalty, $3.49 each. So for a 4-pack, it's gonna be $14. And they're selling between $45 and $50 on Amazon with a great sales rank under 100,000. So I'm gonna definitely pick those up because they're making about 15-20 bucks each on these. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got several packs here, so I'm definitely gonna pick those up. Here's another one selling the 40s. Same thing, we're gonna pay 14 for it. Really good seller rank. Just gotta make sure the pack is the same. So the 4-pack of 16.9 and this is 16.9. So there we go, super good. I'm also gonna grab those and add those to the cart somewhere. Let's see, we'll stick them, yeah, right there, looks as good as any. Here's another one here, and we got a bunch of these. I think I'm gonna leave these right now, but paying 7, selling for like 20. Typically that'd be pretty good, but with the fees and stuff, you're only gonna make about $3 to $4 on them. Well, like $3.30 really. So maybe I won't leave these. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you pick these up or do you leave them? Spend 7 to make $3.50. I do have a 10% off coupon, so I'd only be spending like $6.40 and I'd be making about $4. That actually might be pretty good. It's got a really good seller rank too. Okay, so I am gonna pass on these because I looked at the Keep-A-Graph. Well, for one, I checked how much it would be with my discount, and I would be making $4. I would spend 7 to make 4 all day, except that the last 3 months on the Keep-A-Graph, this is the highest they've been. And typically, Ollie's, the prices tank a lot. Like, I could buy all these, send these in. About the time I got to the warehouse, the price would tank. That happens quite often, actually, which is annoying, but that's the way that it goes. So I think I'm going to leave them. Another issue with these is that they're heavy. So you got to figure you can only fit so many, right? You can only send in 50 pounds at a time. And I leave it a little under that just so the box doesn't break apart. So you can't fit a whole bunch of them in one box. But if they had been selling for more than that on Keepa for a while, I definitely would have picked those up. Could be a miss though. I could be missing out on some. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? Caress. Brazilian gardenia and coconut milk. Barcode rings it up and has it selling for like 24. Originally it looks like 20,000 seller rank, but then you get into the listing and it says 200,000 seller rank, and also it says pure essence. So the UPC is the same, but check this out. We already said the different name right here, but look, Pure Embrace, previously known as Pure Embrace. Do you think people would have a problem buying this even though it's called something different? They buy a picture that says Pure Embrace, but then they get this. What do you all think? All right, just checking out some of the cleaning things. You always be surprised at what you find. This stuff here, Lemmy Cleaner, it's Lemmy Shine. You get a 3-pack, sells for 20. So spending 4 and making 4. And evidently I can't sell Mr. Clean or get auto approved, but if you can, these here, $9.99, sell them for like $25, that'd be $5 profit. That's a pretty good sale. As a matter of fact, if I was ungated in those, I would probably get all those, but I'm not, so that's the way it goes. Didn't find anything in the food today, and checking out the toys, not really expecting much, just because of the time of year it is. They don't really get a lot of new toys in, so not seeing anything off the top of my head. Maybe you all see something that I'm not, but just looking around, it looks like the same stuff that's been here since like Christmas and before, so not very promising there. All right, I think that's about it. We've been in the store for, I don't know, maybe about 35, 45 minutes, and we've got about $200 worth of profit here. So by the time I get all the stuff boxed up and listed, I'm gonna say this was roughly about $200 per hour. It's not always easy to get a per hour rate. You especially can't do that just from one stop at the store, because you can stop and then have like make nothing, right? So, but today, about $200 an hour. So unless I see anything on the way out, I'm gonna go ahead and check out here. All right, spent a little bit over $200. That is with the 10% off and tax exempt. Make sure you get a tax exemption. If you're reselling items, you really need to get tax exemption. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not cheating the system. What you're doing is not paying tax, because you're collecting tax at the end. If you're reselling goods, the end user is the one that's collecting the tax. I'm sorry, that's paying the tax. If you sell on Amazon, Amazon actually does this for you. They used to not. You used to have to print everything out, at least in Ohio, go to your state, go to the county, see how many sales you had in each county, and then pay the percentage of that county. It was a huge pain in the butt. It was a nightmare. You still have to do that on eBay, technically. But Amazon makes it real nice. Anyway, that saves you a lot, because then you're following the law, because Amazon's getting the tax for you and you are not paying more. Tax in a lot of places 6.5% to 7.5%. So think about how much money you'd be saving if you were not paying that extra 7-ish%. Anyway, that's how it's done, about $200 an hour right there when it's all said and done. Now, granted, we're gonna have to wait till it sells, and we may have to hold out for some tankers. It just depends, but we're building inventory and making money. That's how we do it. So if you like content like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go out there, don't be a jerk, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and have a good one.